if somebody tells you that you're not gonna be able to do this, you're not gonna be able to do that, and like it's a goal that you have, just look at it and be like, all right, so now I really want to do it, and it's gonna keep on pushing me to do it, and I'm gonna do it better than what I said I was gonna do.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Talk at Elevation. I'm your host, Michaela Nagel, and today we're joined by Johnell LJ Moody Jr., a standout cornerback with big goals on and off the field. From scoring his first touchdown at just 4 years old to chasing collegiate football and ultimately the NFL, LJ has built his journey through passion, perseverance, and purpose. Beyond football, he hopes to make a lasting impact as a sports psychiatrist and trainer, helping athletes succeed both mentally and physically. Let's get to know the person behind the jersey. LJ, thanks so much for joining me.
Thank you so much for having me also.
Absolutely. So start at the beginning. What drew you to football and scoring your touchdown at 4 years old?
At 4 years old, I was playing for the Green Valley Giants, led by Coach Byron Gallion. And I forgot what the play scheme was. I think it was like last couple minutes of the game, and he was just like, just go score. So I just looked at the end zone. I'm like, well, I finally get a chance to do something. And ran towards it. It was against, like, I think a rival team called the Gorillas at the time. And I saw the end zone, went to go score, ran straight past it like it was nothing, like nothing else was there. And people were just laughing. And, like, it was, like, a memorable moment for, like, my family. Like, my uncle, my dad, and my mom, they were just looking and laughing. And then it was just something that they just took in a memory. And then from then, I just wanted to keep on playing football.
Yeah. When was the moment you realized, like maybe your family realized in that moment that football was kind of made for you, but when did you kind of realize that?
When I stepped away for like a year just to take a break from football.
Okay.
And then like I was like, I kind of missed the sport. So I came back into the sport and just kept playing and playing. And then a year later, no, probably like 2 to 3 years later, then I played for a whole different organization. But like it was something to like develop off of. So yeah. That's why I just knew I just wanted to keep on playing football.
Yeah. Why did you step away for that year?
Played basketball for like a year, and then I was like, I'm not really amused by this. So I just played football.
Not amused. I like it. So as a cornerback, we just talked about it, maybe one of the hardest positions in football behind one other. What do you enjoy most about playing your position, and what do you think separates that from you from any other positions on the field?
My favorite thing about playing corner is like just shutting down the receiver himself, like shutting down the whole side, like showing like the team like, okay, if you're gonna throw it over here, then it's gonna come with a bit of a consequence. Then it's like, it just shuts the whole side down. I really like that. And then like, what was the second part of that question?
Yeah, sorry, just what separates you from everyone else on that field? Just kind of your position in general, and what makes it one of the hardest positions?
What separates me is like people, like some people they'll like look and then like, okay, we're gonna test him early on just to see like what is he gonna do, like how does he play, how physical he is, and then like once the ball's thrown or like once the ball's ran, then I'll just show him basically without having to say too much or do too much.
Yeah. What's that feeling like when you do get an interception or you make a great play or block or whatever it is?
Sometimes I amaze myself because I don't know how I'll be doing this sometimes. It's like the ball be in the air and I'm just looking. I'm like, how am I supposed to catch this? And it looks like 10 yards away. And then like it'll just drop. So that's one thing I just like about it. And then like when it comes down to tackles, usually I don't like making as much tackles or like setting a big hit, but I don't mind it at the same time. So I feel like 50-50 with it. So,
for sure.
Yeah.
So you mentioned wanting to make a memorable impact on both people on and off the field. What does leadership look like to you?
Leadership looks like to me like not like talking to people in like the most aggressive tone ever, telling them like what they like being like a father to them or something like that, but like somebody that's like there as like somebody like you can like help them without having to be so aggressive towards them or like passive aggressive, and you could just be like very transparent in like a calm way with them without having to say too much or do too much to show that you're a leader.
For sure. Or would you say you're kind of a quiet leader or a louder leader?
Quiet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think people think of you when they see you as a quiet leader? What are they looking for?
They looking for like what I'll do, like just as like a role model, like what type of play would I make before I say something. Like I don't want to like say something and then go out there and mess up and then like, what was the point of you saying that? What would you tell me that for? And then you can go out and do the same thing I just did.
Right. What do you think, freshmen coming into the school or sophomores or anyone that's looking up to you, what do you hope they see when they look at you?
Somebody that was a very chill person, not like the loudest on the field, the most like angriest on the field, but like calm, but will get angry at moments and just like taking it, like they can take it into their gameplay if they want to. Like not all players are the same, but like have a little bit of energy towards it, and just see me as like a best friend towards them.
Yeah,
somebody that's like there to help.
That's good. I like that. So you believe one of the biggest issues in sports is judging players solely by the eye test. Why is that important to you, and what do you wish coaches and recruiters looked at more closely?
I think that I feel like recruiters, they should like just look at like more of their film. Like they'll like some players, they'll go to like a camp, or like they'll come to their practices, or being asked about, they're like, well, he's like 5'8", 150 pounds. What is he gonna do for me? And then when they actually see that player play, they're like, oh, wow, you actually can play. Like what's going on? I have somebody that's like 6'3", 200 pounds, like complete grown man, and can't play and can't do what I'm asking, but he can, and he's 5'7".
Yes. What do you think is more important than just your skill set on the field, and what do you think recruiters are looking for?
They're looking for like the mindset that you would bring. Like what do you know about football? Like what schemes do you know? Especially like as a defensive back. Like how can you map out what an offense is doing before the ball is snapped? Like what's your pre-snap reads? What can you do? What can you do to improvise and help before like the play starts?
For sure. What do you think your mindset is like?
Well, based off teams that we play, like some teams we play like run heavy teams, especially this like past season. So like I'm like, first it would be like reading off the offensive line. Like what are they finna do like off their first steps? Are they gonna go head up and block, or they're gonna like scooch back for pass block, anything like that? And then I'll go to the QB depending on what coverage you're in.
Yeah. How has your football IQ developed over your time in high school, just playing?
In high school, my freshman year, like coming into high school, you think you're like, I thought I was a man. I wanted to play varsity so bad, but it's like, no, you just got to sit down and learn a little bit more. And so then like my freshman year my 8th grade was my first year of playing 7-on-7. And then my freshman year is when I had my defensive back coach, Roger Rogers. He's the one that's like been helping me for years, like learning the game and like in like footwork and everything like that. But mainly like he more cares about like how much do you know, because like you could do as much footwork drills you can do. Doesn't matter how heavy you lift or anything like that. Like what are you gonna do if like the ball's thrown at you? Like what are you gonna do when they run this type of scheme at you? Like are you gonna do anything about it, or are you just gonna sit there?
For sure.
Basically.
Yeah. Before we move on, let's talk about something every serious athlete needs to pay attention to: your digital footprint. Fan-Day Nation has just released a powerful new tool to help athletes make sure their social media profiles are fully optimized and recruit ready. Today, coaches aren't just evaluating game film, they're evaluating character, leadership, and maturity online. This resource gives you a step-by-step roadmap to clean up your profiles, highlight your strengths, and avoid common mistakes that can cost opportunities. If playing at the next level is your goal, don't leave your online presence to chance. Go check it out now at fandaynation.com. What's your long-term goal with football? Where do you hope to see yourself?
Hall of Fame.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
All right. And also, another long-term goal you have is being a sports psychiatrist and sports trainer. What inspired you to pursue that career?
Basically, because I like to help people a lot. Like not many people have important people in their life to like help them, especially like through mental aspects. Because like football is like a very challenging sport, especially when it comes down to like the mental state of it. A lot of players you've seen like it's been like a very rough year with like some players ending their lives over this game and everything like that. So like I feel like I want to like be that type of person to help, along with like training.
Yeah.
So,
have you had trainers that have helped you in your career?
Yeah. I have.
Is that what kind of led you to that path a little bit?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. How do you hope to help future athletes even further, just beyond being a trainer, a psychiatrist, just being that person for them?
Like I would say more of like somebody that like can view it as like a role model. Like maybe they'll like want to do the same thing I did, or something different, but with like the same aspects of it.
Yeah.
And just that person. basically.
For sure.
The person that's like in the back of their head or in the front of it.
Right, that are always thinking about that.
Mm-hmm.
So every athlete faces adversity. Can you share a challenge that you've had to overcome and what it taught about yourself?
This past year, I dealt with 2 injuries, 2 concussions, and it like really set me back because I felt like I was setting myself back, like I'll never get like another chance or anything like that, and it like brought me to like some mental breakdowns and stuff like that. But like with talks with my parents and stuff, like and them leading me towards a better path, and especially with my coaches, that like they also saw that I was going through some things, and they said instead of like like putting your head down about it and like thinking it's all over, just keep working and working. You have they all told me like I have 1 more year left to like do everything that I want to when it comes down to playing this sport, especially with playing collegiate football, and hopefully by God's grace going to the league.
Absolutely. Having those injuries, do you think it taught you more about yourself and how much you actually care for the game?
Yeah, because there was a lot of self-reflect that came with it.
What do you think you realized most in your self-reflection?
I was like downing myself a little too much. Like I would like mess up, and then like basically like I would just shut down. I would say things in my head that I shouldn't be saying, like basically lowering my own self-esteem without nobody telling me anything like that.
Yeah, for sure. So you just said you have 1 year left. You're going to your senior season and your hopes to eventually reach the NFL. What do you think you can best offer these colleges as you look to elevate your game to the next level?
That I can play college football, even being 5'10", 161 pounds, and could grow some more, hopefully.
Hey, you never know. You never know.
Yeah.
And what do you want to tell recruiters out there who are looking at this, and what do you want them to know about yourself as a person?
That I'm a player that wants to play and help succeed for their team and well-being and win championships and stuff like that. Not just a player that comes in and just like, I don't know, like just goes by like a certain regimen, like just goes further than what people would like expect, like putting in extra work anytime I have the chance to, and just just working and helping basically.
Awesome. And your message is never fear doubt. What does that phrase mean to you, and how has it helped you through difficult moments?
Never fear doubt is a phrase that I like to use when I was being doubted. Like I said, when I was on the Speeders, it wasn't like a great program towards me because of one particular coach. I won't say his name, but like I don't know, like I feel like he was always doubting me and like what I can do and stuff like that, always setting me back, and it was just like he was just hitting me like roughly because I'm like, dang, so you just really don't believe me like that? So like once high school came, I just wanted to keep working and literally show him that I'm better than what you thought I was and stuff like that. So like so never fear doubt is like just don't fear what people say to you in a negative way. Like if somebody tells you that you're not gonna be able to do this, you're not gonna be able to do that, and like it's a goal that you have, just look at it and be like, all right, so now I really want to do it, and it's gonna keep on pushing me to do it, and I'm gonna do it better than what I said I was gonna do, and then it's gonna surprise you, and then you're gonna look up like, dang, he or she just proved me wrong. Yeah,
for sure. I really like that. What do you think? How can coaches make or break a sport? You hear horror stories like you just said. You had a coach who doubted you, and how have you seen a change in your high school career with coaches that you respect?
Me, I never had this is my first year having the same head coach. So I never knew what it was like to have a little coach and stuff like that. I had coaches that looked at me and walked off in front of my face if I was trying to say what's up to them. I had coaches that came into the building and brung his son and left in the middle of the season because he felt like we were disrespecting him and his family.
Oh, wow.
And the whole time we had a whole losing record. We went 3-7. That was my sophomore year. And then this past year, this is the best year that I had, even with injuries that I had. So this season, I feel like it will be much better and a little bit more respectable for our team and coaches.
Yeah. It's nice when people have your corner a little bit. Yeah. So 5 years from now, what do you hope people are saying about LJ Moody Jr., not just as a football player, but as a person?
He's the greatest.
All right. Well, I hope 5 years we will be saying that. All right. LJ, what advice would you give to someone who's just starting their high school football career?
don't let a coach or a player ruin your goal. If you really want to play football, keep working, always show up, and put in extra work afterwards because you never know who's going to be looking.
All right, I like that. All right, well, thank you so much, LJ, and we can't wait to watch you this season. Good luck to you with all your future endeavors, and we can't wait to see where your college football career takes you.
Thank you.
Of course. Thank you for watching, everyone, and we'll see you next time on the Talk Elevation.